common property of muscles is the ability to contract due to muscle proteins. The three types of muscle tissues in the human body are the smooth, the skeletal, and the cardiac muscle tissues. Smooth muscle tissue can be found in our internal organs. Skeletal muscle tissue makes up our skeletal muscles, and cardiac muscle tissue is only found in the heart. Smooth muscle tissue is resistant to fatigue but is relatively weak. Its cells are elongated and spindle-like. This type of tissue can be found in our internal organs. It is responsible for the peristaltic movement of the gastrointestinal tract, the contractions of the uterus during childbirth, the secretion of glands, and the regulation of blood pressure through the contraction and dilation of blood vessels. Smooth muscle tissue cannot be controlled voluntarily. Cardiac muscle cells form long, branching fibers with a striated pattern. The lines between cells are called Aberth's lines. Cardiac muscle is only found in the heart. It is very strong and highly resistant to fatigue. The average resting heart rate is about 72 beats per minute, which means our heart beats more than 100,000 times a day, and over 2 billion times in a 70-year lifetime. Skeletal muscle tissue is composed of multinuclear muscle fibers, in which the cells are not separate. The nuclei are pushed against the membrane of the muscle fiber. The fibers do not branch out. They have a characteristic striated pattern, which is caused by the regular arrangement of muscle proteins. This type of tissue makes up our skeletal muscles. Skeletal muscles are connected to the bones through the tendons. They form the active part of the musculoskeletal system. Skeletal muscle is strong, but less resistant to fatigue, so it needs time to recover after intensive work. It is controlled voluntarily.